Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. So when we last left off, we had gone through some challenging combat encounters and found our way to Professor Tassoni here, who got herself trapped in a little bubble that we need to get her out of if we're gonna get any help or use out of her. By the way, that's the shotgun ability Carnage. It does pretty much exactly what you'd expect from an ability called Carnage. You get one shot that gives you this giant fiery bullet of death, opposed to the smaller, less fiery variety of bullets of death, you know? Gotta make those distinctions after all. Ow! Your laser sight was not pointed at me. That is, I call hacks. I mean, most AI tend to cheat anyway, but that seriously, whatever.
Perimeter secured.
Indeed it is. Let's steal some stuff. And nothing useful there. Man, I love automatic health regen. So nice. By the way, do I have anything useful? Nope. Nope, still good on that. Don't really plan on using that. However, Stimulant Pack, that will be useful for him. Cooldown reduction. He's not doing much for us with his gun, though I will try to keep him doing good on the gun too, because cooldowns are still kind of long in this game. I'm actually going to, even though we've been fighting Geth, we're going to switch to anti-personnel rounds as opposed to armor-piercing rounds for reasons. Okay. And now for the fun part of this mission. Another one of these guess the code sequences. Oh. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Isn't this exciting gameplay, folks? Oh wow, hey, that last one got lucky. Good lucky guess. Kind of hate that as a puzzle just because it's all random luck and guessing. There is literally no skill involved in that. You have a 25% chance of getting any one selection right, and if you don't, well, try it all again. No penalty for loss. This is good considering that there's, like, it's literally all luck. They penalize you for not getting it right. That would just be really bad design. But, you know, maybe that's just me. So, hi.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Hold on, Commander. Her mother is working with Saren. Can we trust her?
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Not much margin for error.
Alright, so... collapsing cave, we're getting out of here. By the way, amusing thing, if you don't do this mission first, Liara's dialogue actually changes. She actually is like delirious and dehydrated, and it's kind of hilarious from what I've seen of videos of it. I always do this mission first, though, so never seen it personally, like in my own playthroughs.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for our life and death struggle. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Alright, so, welcome to the boss fight for this section of the game. So, okay, there we go. Alright. You'd be so kind, Mr. Lenko? Mr. Vicarian? Where'd the other shop trooper go? You might want to put up your shields. Okay. Now over there is another shock trooper, and somewhere around here is the Battle Master. He is the real challenge of this fight. You do not want to let him get anywhere near you if you can avoid it. And there he is. Okay. Burnt through most of my resources, but I have a plan. I don't know how good of a plan it is, but we're going to try it. And he moved. Don't run at us. 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 Okay, he just hit us with warp. That's not good. That's not good. Where is he? Where is he? I don't see him on the radar. I don't. There he is. Okay. Probably a bad idea because it'll force him to run at us. Okay, he's running. He's running. He's running. He's running. Get on the other side of something. That way he doesn't run directly at us. Because as a Krogan, he has a unique melee attack, and it will mess you up. He also can regenerate health, which will mess you up. Case in point, this guy will mess you up. There we go. And 2 level ups boot. Yay! Oh, by the way, we're still trying to escape from an exploding cave, or a crumbling cave. That could be a problem. Definitely be a problem. Yeah, I'm the one who paused to look back. Why am I telling everybody else to move? They seem to have some sense. Yeah, what do I know? Oh, mission well done.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
Looks like we wasted our time here.
Wait, Commander. Saren might try another attempt on my life. I'd feel safer if you let me stay on your ship. Besides, my knowledge of the Protheans might prove useful later.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an Asari to the team.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
We almost died in there. The Geth were everywhere.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Alright. So, that's one story mission down. And a brief moment to relax. And also use those 2 level ups we gained before and after the fight with the Krogan Battlemaster there. Lift is going to be really useful. Yeah, that seems like a good way to spread out our stuff. Okay. Good job, good job. Okay. Alright. So I think it's time to take a brief moment to relax. I believe Kaiden hangs out up here. Yep, there we go. Talk with the crew that was on that mission. What's up, dude?
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. Bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Oh, that was informative? I don't feel like that's the right word. I don't know. Anything interesting on our computer? Nothing interesting on our computer. Okay. Oh, that's boring. Or is this our computer? Wait, we have two computers. At least I'm assuming those holographic displays are computers. I suppose since we're not too far from here, probably should... Oh, hey! There's more stuff in here. Yes, please, transfer over the upgrades. Okay. Probably check in on, the Asari here.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, I figured she'd have something to say about, Liara here.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, one other person we're going to talk to. Because, I don't know, it's one of these things, when I was talking about, I did those 6 playthroughs of the game back-to-back, kind of beat along through certain stuff, but still kind of leave interesting conversation-y stuff to happen. I kind of got into the habit of basically talking with the crew members that I took with me on whatever the last mission was. And so that means... There we go, Garrus. What's up, Garrus, buddy? Hi, yeah, we want to talk to you.
Nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to... I understand, Commander.
Alright.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright. Oh no, that's... Sorry. Sell! First things first, let's get rid of the actual weapons here. Actually, just get rid of all of it. And can we afford anything useful? Can't wear that. Can't wear that. Don't use that. What about this? That's overall better. Could be useful. So I'm going to take a large chunk of my money. And nope. Ah. Yes, we do want that. And we do want that. And let's really quickly equip our new armor. That looks exactly the same as our old armor. Woo! Helmets! And...
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright. So I think that's a good run for today's video. We saved a scientist, did some debriefing and talking with people, and killed the Krogan Battlemaster in a fight that went a lot better than that one tends to go, admittedly. Not that I'm complaining. Anyway, tune in next time where... Actually, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do next. Part of me wants to say the DLC mission is that's kind of the next one that's good to do as far as, you know, as I said, that kind of the way the game is challenge scaled with the conversation options. But we might also end up getting roped into some side quests, so we'll see. Till then, though, as always, later, folks.